Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is QC, Holistic Practitioner at Stone International Wellness Center. I am so glad you guys are joining in. I know this episode we're going to talk about all things organics, okay? So if you are listening right now, regardless where you are in your cars, in your bedrooms, or whatever, be sure to go and share this episode to every single one that you know interested in organic. This episode is going to be so amazing, and I know that so many people have so many questions on organic. So I wanted to share just a few tip of the iceberg about organic. So here's some of the questions that you have already sent to me, and that's one is, what is organic? Why is it beneficial to go with organic, or would it be cheaper to go organic? How about the myths about organic? So we're going to cover them all out, okay? So here first, let's talk about the myths of organic. Many of our grocery store might sell organic, but you definitely have to be educate yourself. Read again the label, okay? Make sure you just analyze it. Is it a local grown, or how is that? Is it GMO? Educate yourself and understand, so that's why you don't have that myth about the organic, because sometimes things could be organically grown here locally, but it have pesticide or have all the chemical that been involved in it. Then it will not be organic. So just make sure to educate yourself by read the label. It will tell you everything you need to know. The FDA here in United States provide lots and lots of education, and there's so many apps, there's so many resources out there in the industry. So before you judge about the myths of organic, just read, okay? READ is my principle. Read label. The other thing is that, why is that organic food much better for you? Because number one, so let's talk about chicken, for instance. If you buy a packages of non-organic chicken, it provides you with this beautiful 9 or 10 chicken leg that's huge, so juicy and so good, because it's been hormone, it's been injected in lots of chemical process, and that's why the chicken is so big and so full. And those hormones and injections that provide that, when you cook the chicken leg, you can't have one. You eat one and then you're hungry for another one, because that's what required for our body. However, if you have organic chicken, is it so much more smaller, half a size smaller, but when you eat one chicken leg, your body feels sustained, because it's recognized, oh, this is some good chicken, the real protein for me. So therefore, your body does not require for you to eat 2, 3, 4 chicken leg, even though sometimes you want to, but you can modify and add on things like your fiber, your stir-fry vegetable, and also, we talk about the last episode, beans, increase 2 to 3 tablespoons of bean per meal is so important for us. It's decreased our cancer cell in 80%, research said. So therefore, you got to incorporate your fibers, your beans, and therefore you eat lesser. And bean is so cheaper than your meat in this day and time. So you definitely wanted to eat a lot legumes, beans, chickpeas, hummus, and so on, instead of just rely your resource on protein of meat. So yes, the big packages of chicken might be $9, and the organic might be $16, but in the organic you eat only portion control, versus non-organic, you just eat and you just doesn't feel full, because it's synthetically modified. So that's why your body is not wanting that much of the chemical process. Therefore, you just eat and you just never know when to stop. And that's where, obesity come in. That's where, how high process and so on. So yes, you save a lot of money when you eat organically, even though when you first started it, you feel such an investment. Yes, it is more expensive, but you eat less. That's the thing. So my thing about organic, it is so important for all of us to go and support our local farmer because they can literally, like at StoneIWC, we have sustainable gardens. Okra, synthetic okra would be, $5 a pound versus organic okra $9 a pound. So always try to resource and support our local farmer because they use non-synthetic, and if you see a leaf here and there have a hole on it and there's some some bug that been eating it, those are organic, and have not been sprayed. Instead of you see all this perfect, beautiful, fat, big old leaf all the time, those are processed synthetic. And so that's how you can recognize the mist of organic and versus non-organic. I hope this episode really inspire you. And how do you willing to eat organic food and understanding exactly how to process the organic food. It's so easy. Number one thing is always cook with lots and lots of garlic and onion and shallot to make it so flavorful and so on. Because when you incorporate a lot of those to it, I said, don't just go get your regular normal yellow onion or the white onion, or the purple onion. Do a lot of shallot. And that's why we made here organic seasonings and dehydrated shallot and so on, so that we can go ahead and put all those organic things in your system and your body. Not only that we cleanse the person body out, but also we wanted to sustain you with some full, delicious, yummy medicine, which is your food. And so that's how exactly what we have. I know that we have some people are asking some more questions. There's another question that we have, Megan. Oh, yes, that's right. One of the things that is so good is that people ask us, do you meal plan? Absolutely. You might not see that majorly on our social media and on our website. You might see a little bit of it because due to an overwhelming response, we do meal plan. We have vegan meal plan, and as well as we have some meat meal plan or seafood, or our seafood and so on that is come from oceans and not farm raised. Or our meat is vegan, or our meat is grass-fed, and it is so delicious. Even our beef is pure Wagyu beef that been a vegan beef, we call it. So we try to not let you understand that at StoneIWC, we don't believe in meat. No, we do believe in meat. It's just a non-processed meat. Non-processed sodium, non-processed sugar, and, no chemical modify. Like tomatoes, just when you go and buy organic tomato, you have to be careful. You need to read that label to make sure, because most of the tomatoes and carrot is now genetically modified. So it's never good for you. That's why a lot of time I don't believe in eating tomato unless it's a farm local grown. So pay attention to things like that. It's all things organic. And there's so much resource and things that we have on our website. So be sure to go check out www.stoneiwc.com. I can go on and on and on about the episode, but unfortunately we are running out of time. I cannot wait for you guys to hear the next episode and what we have in store for you. So be sure to go like and subscribe on all our social media platforms, as well as subscribe to our YouTube channel. I will see you on the next episode. This is QC at Stone International Wellness Center. Bye-bye.